President Obama is arriving in Mexico at this hour for a summit meeting with the leaders of Mexico and Canada. The two-day North American Leaders Summit in Guadalajara will tackle everything from swine flu to border security to trade. And joining us from Guadalajara is Chief White House correspondent Chip Reid. Good evening, Chip. Let me ask you, first of all, let's talk about the H1N1 virus. Why has this topic made it so high to the presidential level?
Well, partly, Russ, because flu season is just around the corner for all of North America. There will be an increase in H1N1 cases this fall. The White House says that is just the fact. And what they want to do is, number one, make sure that the three nations are talking and coordinating the response, but they also want to make sure that there is no panic, because economic relations between these three countries are so important. The last thing they want is for countries to start closing borders because they're in a panic over the H1N1 virus.
Tonight, President Obama will meet with Mexican President Calderon one-on-one. What will be topic A on that agenda?
Well, you can bet that Calderon will bring up the drug war in Mexico. It has been devastating for this country. More than 10,000 people killed in the last few years. And when President Obama was here in April, he said the United States shares some of the blame. Number one, because the United States is where so many of the drugs in Mexico go because of U.S. consumption of drugs. And number two, because so many of the guns that are killing people here come over the border from the United States. So you can bet that President Calderon will bring up that issue again.
And of course, trade, a big issue between these three countries. What will the Obama administration be pushing at these discussions?
They will be pushing to keep trade barriers low, because Canada is the #1 trade partner for the United States. Mexico is the #3 trade partner for the United States, and they want to make sure that any trade disputes don't turn into any trade wars. Russ?
Chip Reid traveling with the president in Guadalajara, Mexico. Thank you very much.
You bet.